all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our Lancaster bomber build. So we are going to be doing issue 23 of Build the Lancaster Bomber. Now we are going to be starting, we've got the radiator to put on I believe today, and we've got some of the framing around the engine to put on as well. So not a lot of parts in this one, but bits to glue as always, and probably nice little fiddly pieces as always as well. So always a joy to do this build, but it is 132 scale, and the devil's going to be the detail unfortunately, but hopefully it won't be as hard as the pipes or the little bits on the engine, but just have to see when we get there. Anyway, let's get started on this one today. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so we're going to be continuing again with our engine here, and the first thing it's asking us to do, it wants us to fit the starboard bearer into place. So here this is just going to be going in. We've got two tabs there at the top, and then we've got two holes just down there at the bottom, so this is going to fit in to here like that. We need to glue this in place. So now this engine, after the last stage I wasn't too happy with it, and I just wasn't happy with the way things were lining up, so I actually in a live stream actually took some of this apart so that I could make sure everything was lined up, because I wasn't happy with the way things were lining up, and now I'm happy things are lined up. So yeah, okay, so after that we've got this tiny piece to put on. It wants us to use a little glue to hold this in place, so I'm best just running my glue pin just over the bit and pop that into place. Okay, then on this other side it wants us to put the port engine bearer in place. So I think if you're not happy with something, then yeah, it just didn't sit right with me, kept on bugging me, and yeah, I had to take it apart and redo it, unfortunately, but I'm glad it's done now. Okay, so let's get this one into place. We need to make sure that bottom goes into that little bit that we put in. There we go. So there are the engine bearers in place. It's exactly what it shows in the magazine, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so the next thing we need is the radiator, and it wants us to put these two pieces together. Got a large peg and a small peg, so I'm just going to see how these fit. Yeah, probably could do with a little bit of glue on them. Okay, so that's the engine, the radiator. Now, with this upside down, it wants us to fit this just at the bottom. We've got a tab there and a hole just at the bottom there, where this is going to go in. Seems to fit okay. Again, we're going to need to use a bit of glue just hold this in place. Okay, making sure that's pushed all the way in. Okay, so that's that bit in place. Seem to be getting on quite quickly here. The next piece we need is the radiator shutter. Now this is going to be mounted. We've got kind of two holes just down there, one there, one there. They are going to go on to the 2 points just on here. So I'm going to get a bit of glue out. I'm going to put these on the points. Okay. And then we'll get this into place. Okay. Right, so next what we need, this is the back of the header tank. So we're going to be putting this together. Now we'll test fit it, and if we don't need any glue we won't use any. So I will just see if that will pull apart quite easy. I'm not forcing it, I'm just seeing if it'll, yeah, it does. It's not the tightest of fits. Okay. Don't want to line up. Well, it's not that, it's just the part is so small. It is really difficult to work with it. Come on. You went in there once before, you can go in there again. Right, now I'm worried the glue's gone off. Because the heat from my hands will cause it to... Come on, go in. That's it. Right, that's in place. Okay, now this is going to be going in. Really? Well, if you haven't got things lined up, I think you better have by this issue. This is going to be going in till we've got a pipe just up there. And where's that fitting down? You are absolutely joking me. There are no way in this world some pipes on this gonna fit onto the end of this. That would have been a lot easier to put them pipes on before we put them on the engine. Right. This is going to take some working. Two things that we put on this engine And now they're saying that it connects into this, where it would have been better that they would have connected them into here first and then put them on there, because they were a pain to get in and you didn't know what angle to put them on at. Now I'm probably going to have to take them off, put them onto here and then fit this. Yeah, that would have been a lot easier if... Right, well, they've both just come off quite easily, thank goodness. Right, guys, I'm going to have to do this and then come back. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm back. Right, so this is now into there. And then it runs in, I don't know if you can see this in the focus. Because it's black, it's not very good, but we've got a pipe there and a pipe there it asked us to put on earlier. They were a nightmare because when we put them in, they could go off at any angle. It didn't say what the angle was on them. It would have been easier to put these on to this first and then put them into there, because you would have known the angle. So yeah, you live and learn. Anyway, that is this stage done, or issue done. So it's looking nice, it's looking really, you know, chunky. It's got a bit of weight now, we've got some metal bits on there, but oh, come on, just make these a little bit easier for us to do. You know, just explain it better or whatever. But that is a stage complete. So that is issue 23 done. Well, guys, that is it for the Lancaster for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, okay, it was a little bit... Wish they'd have done it the way I would have wanted to do it, but at least for the next engine we'll know now, and I will do it the different way. To what they say in the magazine, because them pipes, I didn't know any which way they were going. So yeah, unless you know the Merlin engine or this model really well, I ain't got a clue. So yeah, glad it's sorted there now, thank goodness. And yeah, just a note for next time. But I'm really happy with the way things are turning out. The engine, like I said, it has got a little bit of weight now, which is great. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.